Yes, yes, yes. It's time. Ooh, it's time for us to have another Tarot Reviews Day on our lovely, lovely first Tuesday of November. I love November. It's my birthday month. And just looking outside my window here, my desk is right in front of a beautiful window. I am just seeing this bounty of garnets and golds and ambers as all of these trees are just really, really understanding the freaking assignment. So I am enjoying my fall here in Maryland. And so now that spooky season is coming to its beautiful, beautiful ending. Hi, Shirley. Hey, baby. Now that spooky season is coming to its beautiful, beautiful ending, I have for November, which for me is like a month of remembrance, a month of gratitude, a month of connecting to the land in a really beautiful way. And as we're sort of beginning to snuggle down under our blanket of fall leaves, I have selected for the month of November some tarot decks that are really meant to bring us into these themes of remembrance, the land. I have some beautiful foresty decks. So this is going to be our first deck for November, the Faery Forest Oracle. It's another oracle by Lucy Cavendish, who actually started us off for October. I remember it now with our vampire deck. This is another one of hers, but obviously we have a very, very different illustrator. We have Maxine Gadd, and the art on this deck is just absolutely spectacular, as you can see from our titular card, which is on the cover of the box here. Just look at this artist. Has a really, really beautiful like just about everything in this deck is figural, so like a figural portrait, but just beautiful textures, beautiful use of very cool tones. Yes, I love fairies too, mama. And beautiful, beautiful use of, like, I love how she's using color contrast here to create like this beautiful radiance. The way that we're variegating from like bright colors into darkness. She's great at just having a lot of texture and letting everything just kind of like come forward and recede in these really beautiful, graceful ways. So let's take a look. Lucy Cavendish's deck here, the theory of this deck, it's inspired by these sort of Irish wonder trips that she took. I want to look here. What was the word that she used? It's a really interesting word. Imrama. So she takes these trips that are sort of like pilgrimages, and she took a series of trips through these really sort of wild wooded areas. Haley, what's up, baby? These wild wooded areas, and she's really reflecting about the forest and the like the fairies and witches and wise ones and all the legendary little characters that you're gonna meet when you're sort of on like a magical little solo hike. Like, who in November, and really all year round, but who in November is not trying to be like a witch in a little cottage in the woods with your jars of herbs and like all of your little knickknacks? Like, if it's not the practical magic situation, we're kind of like looking for our little cottage in the woods situation. Like, what could be more snug? So her deck is really thinking about this idea of like a wooded path, right? Where you're going to meet all of these magical, beautiful characters. Oh my gosh, our titular card was right up front. It's our first card. So our Astrid. And in the tradition of a good oracle deck, we have a few nice descriptive words that are going to kind of give us a little memory jolt as we're reading. But yeah, again, look at how absolutely gorgeous she's using these cool, clean colors. We have a beautiful unicorn here. So very, very strong images with beautiful colors and textures. And it's interesting because I feel like the cards don't have a very consistent finish. Some of them look a little like less finished. Some of them are much more resolved. Some of them look a little cartoony. Some of them look a little more photorealistic. But all of it, just look at the cool tones in her skin and the way she's using the red and the white and little pops of green in the corner to create this beautiful radiant contrast. Just, oh my God. So we're just going through a magical journey through the woods with her, and each card is a character that we might find on our path. So this is a really great deck for pathfinding, for people who are kind of feeling as though I've lost my way, right? Sort of like our little Tom Bombadil deck. That's going to be like the weird thing that we find. Hey Leo, what's up, mama? Like, oh, I love this card. This one is just, okay, so this brings me to something about this deck that I particularly love as somebody who's super into makeup, is the makeup on these people. It's top notch. This is a deck that I definitely go to for like inspo if I'm thinking about like doing something really magical. And yeah, here's a great example of what I'm talking about. Like, the finishes are so different, like each of these images. So there's not like consistency, but it's still like just unified by just the drama and the sort of strength. I think I want to say strong and strength at the same time, and the strength that each of these characters have. So you're rambling through the woods and you're finding these people who are just strong and magical and otherworldly, and they are here to give you some wisdom, right? So a great deck for pathfinding. I said death accidentally with this Wild Hunt card, Excitement, Frenzy, Journey. That's something I'm going to think about. So just a beautiful deck for when you're trying to find your way, but you're wanting to really find the magic in the journey. Oh my God, like, come on. Yeah, beautiful makeup inspo, and especially like some great special effects makeup inspo as well. So just a remarkably gorgeous, glamorous cast of characters. Another like kind of a big deck. So if you, like me, have a bit of a tiny hand span, this deck is going to be a little difficult. So let's give her a little shuffle. And so let's think about like November and remembrance and how magical, like there's still all this snap and magic in the air as fall is really coming into itself. It's like maturing and like getting into something very mysterious and luxurious. So let's do a little pull. Whoop. A little pull. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh, how fun. So we got the Green Witch, fresh, new spring. So what message does the Green Witch have for us? I feel like this is appropriate because we're talking about remembrance and the land, but this is not somebody who's going to bed. This is somebody who's thinking about the spring and when things are coming back, right? So this is somebody who's really looking forward, that as we remember and come back into the land, we remember that everything is cycles. And just because things right now are not ending, but coming to a rest point, the wheel is really turning right now, that we're going to think about when is that wheel going to come forward and bring us into a new season of freshness and growth. What can we, again, I feel like we had a very similar message last week. Like as we go to bed, what new growth can we look forward to in the spring? So if any, and we had that weird little Freudian slip about death. So if there is anybody right now that has like death and dying on their mind, whether it's like on the macro level and we're looking around and we're thinking about like things around us seem to be going into a state of death or decay, or if we're going on the micro level and we're thinking about a personal journey and we're thinking about, I'm not sure what to do right now. Maybe what we need to do right now is like reflect and respect that winter is in front of us, and this is the time to think about the seeds that we want to plant, right? And so again, a very similar message to last week, but maybe our little forest fairies kind of want to bring that home to us, that we need to really believe that that light is going to return. We need to believe that there is a spring for us to plant seeds for. I think that that's something that they really just want to kind of highlight for us right now, is this, like that there's freshness to come, right? So don't allow anything to become stale or feel like it's dead or broken or never coming back. Understand that it's just a cycle and things are going to grow again. So our little grain witch wants us to remember that we are creators and producers, even during those times where things slow down or it seems like there's nothing fresh around us or not a lot happening around us. There's always going to be something beautiful to come. So hope. I think that it's just like the forest fairies want to give us some hope right now, which I think is a really beautiful and lovely message. Thank you all so much. That is all for today. I feel like that's all the messages I'm being given for today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much love. And bye-bye. Take care.